What's going on, everybody? This is Fry. All right, here's the situation. We are coming towards the end of the Hero Pantheon tournament. Everyone is eliminated except for me, my opponent today, Tryhard, and the final person who's still on winner's side, which is LGTQZ. Now, we are both in an elimination round. Me and Tryhard, whoever wins is going to go on to the finals, and whoever loses is going to be eliminated from the tournament. The winner will play LG, who's actually still in winners, which means one of us is going to have to actually beat him twice in order to take the whole thing. So that's going to be difficult, but really, really happy to at least have gotten into the top three, which is amazing. So we'll see. Tryhard is the guy who has beaten me twice. So he's 2-0 in our little series. I feel like he read me very well the first time, and the second time I got very, very unlucky. I think I had good matchups, but I'll let you guys decide in the VOD. So the little special surprise I have today is this deck. It is the Counter Tron deck. It is a tempo Citron deck that just at the end answers everything. Weed Spray, big minions, gravestones, tricks. I've tested this deck extensively. It loses to just a couple of very weird things that people usually don't run. Teacher and then like Overshoot are the things that maybe can take out this deck. And even then, it's not a gimme. Like if they play Teacher on one, play for Gummy Nuts, you're fine. It's just establishes such strong tempo in the early game, and then really just answers everything that they play in the late game. Spring Bean's a really cool card. It actually does work in this deck to be anti the big minions. Now, okay, so he actually won the coin toss and won and he decided he wants to play zombies, which I'm actually very happy because I would have chose plants anyhow. I'm not trying to read Tryhard. I've made that mistake in the past. He's very, very difficult to read. I think he is good at reading. I don't know, maybe he realizes how I read and he counters that. So I'm just going with this solid decks. I'm probably just going to run Countertron 3 times if I need to, and on the other side I'll do Neptuna, maybe Brainstorm. I'll have to think about it. I'll probably start off with Neptuna on the other side. The mid-Tuna, it's basically the same deck, add an extra Landscaper. So it looks like we are just about ready to go. Can't wait to show you this deck, because again, it's actually Saman basically made this deck. I helped a little bit. But this is actually might end up being a candidate for the best plant deck in the game. I'm serious. It's so hard to counter this because it just counters everything. This is it, guys. My gosh, I really, really want to win this one, obviously. But either way, top 3, can't argue with that, man. All right, here we go. It's on. He's actually using Z-Mac. Oh my gosh. Oh no. This might be one of the few decks that can actually beat this, so we'll see what happens. This will be good for the Teacher. This will be good in the late game. I wonder if I actually keep this, though, or if I should go for a 2-drop, or for a Galactic Cactus to try to counter his early game. This should be okay. I don't think I keep this because I'm not going to really play it until later. That is a better hand. Alright, let's go. I hope he just burns a Teacher on one. That would be really nice. I don't know, again, if this is going to be Trick Mech or Guard Mech or some hybrid between the two, which sometimes he plays. So let's see what happens here. The question is, do we play this? I think we do. Well, what if he has his Lightning Bolt on turn 2? He's going to counter. Well, I'm just going to I'm going to just photosynthesize on 2 if he does that. So here's the Forget-Me-Nots on 1. I think that's right, because I really do have a great turn 2 and 3 tempo play here. So I'm going to make him burn his super... Oh, I actually got a 1-drop, which is really nice. So if he passes, I go Photosynthesizer on this, and I play Lima now. And if he plays, really depends what happens. Okay, so I'm doing this too. I think we're going to go for the Walnut here. So it does look like Trick Mech, he just didn't have a 1-drop. I'm going to this actually messes up his play next turn because this is still alive, so I'm going to photosynthesize this and play Triceratops here, almost for sure. Again, very difficult card. This Walnut's kind of messing him up here. You'd have to basically completely pass to play a Z-Mech Super, which is good for us. Might have Rockwell. His Rockwell, again, all the superpowers cost 2, so you can't play more than a 1-cost card. So this is most definitely the play. This Triceratops will go on 4. Going to buff this one. Again, he can lightning bolt this. He kind of needs to right now. But at the end of the day, the Triceratops is completely safe. He can't do 4 damage. Oh, he can fruitcake it. Well, either way is fine. We're way ahead. Got a Body Gourd, which is not bad in this matchup. Not bad at all. Also stacks in the water lane. Almost ran Body Gourd in this deck. Took it out for the Spring Bean. In the end, Body Gourd's a little better against Valkster. So he final missions. Oh man, we're so far ahead. Is he gonna go after the Forget-Me-Nots or the Triceratops? Okay, he has to go after the Triceratops because that's just gonna be too strong. He's hoping to get. Oh, he didn't get Lightning Bolt. We're in exceedingly good shape right now. Let's see what he goes for. We do have protection from Splash. We're sitting on 20 health. Ooh, he's in bad shape now. There's the Splash. He can't final mission. He just can't final mission. So we are going to play. I don't think I play the Lima because that field clears us. So I'm going to play this Lima here. I'm going to photosynthesize just to give us extra tokens in our deck, but it actually happens a lot. And I'm going to put this in the last lane. You want this always to get splashed because it doesn't take damage here. So this now is basically completely invincible. He can Bungee Plumber something, but he can Bungee Plumber a Lima Pleurodon is the most he can do here. He cannot Lightning Bolt the Forget-Me-Nots, is too slow. He bungees for 2, so this is still alive. I'm probably just going to Body Gourd right now. He'll probably go Bunny to face, so Body Gourd ends up getting incredible value. This Walnut's still alive. Oh, I think we're in insanely good shape here against the Z-Max. I'm really happy it's Gargmac and it's not Trickmac. Trickmac would have really hurt us. We also have, right now, we actually got Spring Bean, which is extremely good. So we'll see if he plays Hippity Hop or if he goes for some trick. His tricks are so inefficient. That's been the problem here. Now he might be going for Final Mission. Which case it'll go here, it'll kill this. It basically field clears us. So I believe the play is actually Spring Beaning that and playing this. Now, Final Mission will kill 2 things. Bungee Plumber will kill 2. It doesn't do enough. It doesn't do enough. Develop Tempo. I'd really like to top deck a Brainiana. Those are gonna close him out. But that Spring Bean actually gets a huge amount of value there, especially with Forget-Me-Nots in the field. It just doesn't have a Final Mission. He can Final Mission the 4-3 if he wants. It just kills his Final Mission. And he was clearly going for that both of these turns. So, force him into a Bungee, an inefficient Bungee. There's a Fruitcake, so it's kind of like a 2-for-1. It also kills the 4-3 though, and my guy lives. So I still have a 2-3 Forget-Me-Nots. I'm sitting on 19 health. He'll be sitting on 7. We both have empty block meters for all practical purposes. Cards are about even, but I don't know how he's going to catch up with his board. If he goes face, I think blocking 2 damage is too inefficient here, and then going face, I don't know what he's going to do, man. We actually have an entire block in our hand with this Body Gourd. I'm probably just going to play Lima Pleurodon Body Gourd here. And maybe if he, well, I have to see. He really needs to take out the Forget-Me-Nots soon. Is this, okay, so he's going to play a guard. The question is it going to go face or not? No, he doesn't have it. So his Bungee Plumber, I could just go face for, well, going face for 7 is pretty good here. I don't actually need to Body Gourd quite yet. And this actually has more of a chance. I don't know, in case he Bungee Plumbers. Exactly. So we have lethal set up. We have an amazing hand also. The heal's going to be good. I mean, this is turn 6, so we'll have the heals on 8. We're still sitting on 19 health. There's a Wrath, preventing the damage. It means our Forget-Me-Nots is still up, which is nice. We also get a free card for next turn with the Seedling. We'll hope it's something good. So that was nice. Again, really no point in Body Gourding here. And the Forget-Me-Nots is still alive. No regrets playing that with the 2 photosynthesizers. There's a Blockbuster. Survey says from the Seedling. A little RNG here. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you in a tournament? In a tournament? Are you kidding? It's over, bros. It's over. It's over. Are you freaking kidding? I'm not even going to show him the Blockbuster. I don't want him to know it's in this deck. That is guaranteed lethal on a seedling Brainana, which I conjured. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I don't think I've ever gotten a Brainana from a seedling. I've heard of it. It's the meme. And the meme happened in a tournament match. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh, that was literally the highlight of the century. I have to upload that to YouTube, man. Mid-Tuna, good old Mid-Tuna. Just feeling good about this deck. He did try to counter this with Chompzell last time. Wouldn't be surprised if he did that again. But I think this is actually pretty good against Chompzell. I don't think he really tries running like 4 blockbusters. I feel like that's the main thing that really beats this deck. I'm running 4 blockbusters on my Citron. And he goes Citron. He's going elusives. This is the best match. This is literally the best matchup for Neptuna. So happy about this. This is very, very good. Question is, do we look for a black hole? The answer is yes. I don't think I even keep Pogo in this matchup. It's not very good. This will be a fine starting hand. I'll get use out of the Rolling Stone, and if he does that on 1. I'm really looking for a black hole early, but oh well. There's Neptuna Super. Almost anything he plays, I'll play Neptune in the water and front it with him throwing it, basically. So this is an extremely good matchup. I think he was predicting Professor Brainstorm, and he's going to Citron Elusives, and that is just not going to happen here. So this is a really good trade. Got this Super. It's 2-for-1. Easy. What's up for Rolling Stone? So far, so good. We have the answer to Triceratops. Ooh, 2 Rolling Stones now. How versatile is that? We can actually go 2+1 if somehow... I guess if he plays, like, Forget-Me-Nuts plus another 1-drop, so we'll Rolling Stone one of them and front the other one with the Imp throwing it. Now, Galacta will splash us. We have to keep an eye on that, so we'll try not to front Galacta unless we really need to. Does he run Galacta? No, he doesn't. Does he run Galacta? I don't think he does, actually. And Sting Bean? I don't know. Tryhard might have his own version of Elusive, so I think it's always modded. Really, really lucky starting with Neptuna power, but again, we don't exactly need it. So it has a 3-2. Okay, so he's running the new version that has this. Stay it. In your head. There's the black hole we wanted. So I don't think there's... We actually can set up the black hole here, which is very interesting. In your hand, stop it. Do we go for the black hole? Or do we go for the landscaper? What is he gonna play here? I think this is correct. He has 3-nut in the deck. He could have like a 4-3 is gonna be a 4-3 Marine Bean is what they run. He might be running Cool Bean. We'll see. It'll be better against Neptuna for sure. I don't think he's gonna run Cool Bean though, because he's really playing for Brainstorm. Anyway, we'll see what happens. There's 3-nut. Good play. See how much value you can get from this. We're definitely gonna go after the 3-nut here. We're spamming so hard on this field right now. The question is, do I want to drag this for some reason? Well, it drags anyway. It actually trades. Thank you, have a nice day. It's such a weird interaction. He actually has to start playing into this now. So I'm definitely going to go Landscaper and Rolling Stone. This will get more value. We'll see if we can keep the Landscaper alive for the mixed up Gravedigger next turn. I hope he's not running Blockbuster. I don't think he can really fit it in this matchup. It's really nice we have this black hole set up. It really just messes up a lot of his value. Makes basically everything die to Rolling Stone. I'm probably just going to end up spraying this, keep this alive, and Rolling Stone one of the cards he plays. He can't even play a team up here, so he can't even, like, you know, play any of the Garlics or anything like that. It just gives me too much value on the Imp throwing him. This deck is, I mean, this is the best matchup for Neptuna. Literally the best matchup, period. Is he going to play 2 cards into this and give me 2 Imps? You might feel like he has to here. That's a glitch. This should be able to get Rolling Stone, but we're going to find out. Now, there's a visual glitch. This only does 2 damage to face. I hope the game doesn't think this has 3 and it won't let me Rolling Stone it. That would be super annoying. And this one went to 2. It's so weird. We're going to find out. I have to hit... Oh, it's going to be this one. I just want to see if the rolling... No, see, the Rolling Stone, it's a visual glitch. This still only does 2. That's so annoying. Okay, so these 2 will trade. This is an insane value because I'm getting 2 imps off of this. Again, really good to kill that one with the Rolling Stone. Let this trade. It's so weird that Rolling Stone can't kill this. So this was actually a really big glitch here. We're going to be doing plenty of damage to him. In fact, these trade now. Oh, no, they don't. Okay, these trade. It's so weird. So weird. Okay, he can protect the 3-1 theoretically. It might help him a little bit. I'll probably just save the superpower for this next turn. I really hope we don't get blockbusted. And I wonder if I should just play around blockbuster right now, since that's like the thing that gets him back into the game. I don't know. Okay, this Neptuna super is still getting value. We can go 1, 3, 0. We can go 3, 0, and 1. This is probably better. It also draws out his blockbuster if he has one. He's running Shrinking... Oh, he is running Shrinking Violet. So you want to play around Shrinking Violet here. He can Shrinking Violet these 2 if he really feels like it. You can also Rolling Stone this one now because I can land. Yeah, you definitely don't want to play these 3 together. Shrinking Violet gets too much value. I'm going to get value out of this, mix up Gravedigger, and this was turn 6. So we'll see about this going viral. See if we can play it when we can play. These overshoots are nice against Citron. Again, you can Shrinking Violet this. I'm not running Shrinking Violet on my Citron deck. So, I think 2 good matchups for us so far. Again, the Z-Mix a little bit. Okay, so it goes with the Shrinking. What else does he play? Probably nothing. Let's see if he has a card. In your hand. Mogging it. Ugh. So it's gonna need that Mog for the mix of Gravedigger later. Let's see if we get something decent. No, we didn't. So the Landscaper hits that. The question is, I think this actually is not... It actually doesn't do any damage to us, so there's no point in Rolling Stoning it. It does 0. Watch this. No, it does 1? Oh, so maybe it wasn't the visual glitch. Maybe if you play it in... It's a game mechanic when you play it in... Alright, there is some game mechanic where if you play a guy into Black Hole and the 3 nuts on the left, I don't really remember how it works. But, okay, that did 1. I think it doing 1 is actually overall better for us anyway. Let's do the Mug. We're able to Rolling Stone here, which is nice. Landscaper Rolling Stone. Try to activate the so Scaling Punk is first. He might have done the Mug glitch. Mug is in the water, which is nice. I don't know if he's gonna run Cool Bean. I think this version runs Marine Bean instead. But yeah, we'll definitely get a better Rolling Stone with the Landscaper here, and then we'll just going viral our way to victory, hopefully. Let's not have too many bounces. 5 cards in hand. This isn't a complete gimme right now, even though we're significantly ahead. Again, Landscaper here. Skunk Punk, a little bit annoying. Would have been nice to get a decent 1-drop. Ooh, he has Cool Bean. Let's go. Okay. That's super annoying. Okay, so he's running the Cool Bean version. Kinda nice. Definitely surviving this turn, so really a good counter to Mug. He can't really make great trades, though. See, he's able to do, you know, stall us for a turn. And that's protected, so we're definitely going to Rolling Stone this one. So I guess we're just going to spray the 2-3. The Rolling Stone's a 2-for-1, so that's actually really, really nice here. Yeah, this has got to get Rolling Stone. Well, maybe not, actually. Because we're able to... Well, I don't want him to have a bean for jumping next turn. And he seems really intent on protecting this, so I'll just take the 2-for-1. Also don't want him getting Magic Beanstalk, which could get him back. Not a whole lot of things getting back in this game. Main thing I'm playing around is Jelly Bean. I just didn't want him to have the bean. There's Pogo, which is nice. Definitely do not have to block this lane at all. It's 1 damage coming in, which overall just helps us. So Pogo, Pogo might have been the perfect thing there. I guess Cowboy would have been slightly better. So it's going to be... I know I'm talking a lot to myself. I'm a little tired and very nervous, so... I'm just kind of making sure I'm making good decisions. One right way of doing that is thinking out loud. I guess I do that regardless. I'm just doing a little more right now. Alright! So we're gonna Pogo 1 thing, and we're gonna going viral for like 2, and then 6, 8, so much damage. I'm really happy Rolling Stone that. Don't want to deal with Jelly Beaning this one. Just feel like I could get him back in the game. Oh, he does have a target for Jelly Bean. Well, whoops. Why did he get Landscaper? It's so weird. But the Pogo's a 2-for-1. Why didn't he get the mug? Because he needed a lane for this. That's so awkward, man. I'm gonna put this here. And we are gonna go and move on. This is 5 and 6. We should win here. Usually. This will be nice for next turn. Roll the 3. I'll do this next turn. It's no point. Rolls a 1. And that's it. Okay. Alright. So we're obviously, again, in a best of 5. He needs to win 3 straight right now. In order to best us. It also, we're not letting him into our mindset, having to repeat the Citron over and over again. So definitely going back to the Citron deck. He's not gonna have any idea how to counter this. It took so long for us even playing this deck. Me and Saman, my prep partner. You know, maybe LG will figure out the weakness of this deck. It's tough though. It's really, really tough. All right, gotta keep constant. Keep your head in the game, Fry. It's going with Boogs. Hopefully it's not an overshoot deck. I think that deck might be pretty good. Hopefully it's like packaged like that. Electric Boogaloo. All right, definitely getting rid of Blockbuster. Sometimes there's some gravestones, but you want to just really get a solid early game. This might be useful later. I think we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. I think this is good. Let's have a Brainana, which again sometimes is really good. I don't know what he's running. I'm not even gonna try to think about it until he starts playing some cards. Question is, if he plays Con Man, what do I play? I think it's like this. I think we want to take the Con Man off the field. The Juggernaut ends up being very, very good. By the way, there's the splash energy with the Paracup, I find. Besides for it's overall just a very good card, even without anything else going on. The problem with him right now is that if he plays a card, if he passes, well, he'll spend a Lightning Bolt on this if he passes. If he plays a 2-3, we win the trade because his gets splashed and mine doesn't. I don't think he's seen Juggernaut. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. I guess I'm playing this regardless. I'd really like to get a good 3 or a 2 or a photosynthesizer to complement this play. That would be really nice. Should I play around Lightning Bolt right now? I wonder if this is a good opportunity to play this to make him not Lightning Bolt. I'd probably just win. Well, if he has a Lightning Bolt in hand, if he has Evaporate in hand, he'll be able to hit a target with it. These are probably better later. I mean, I could just play 1. It's not efficient. I think these are going to be better later. I could just play 1 here and then he can't play his trick. It's probably not worth it. And who knows? He might just have backup dancers. If he has a Lightning Bolt, we'll see it come out here, I think. There it is. Wouldn't be surprised to see a Loudmouth here. Ooh, I really don't like my hand right now. Again, a photosynthesizer, and a 1-drop, a 2-drop. There's a lot of things that would make this hand much better. That's a 2-drop. So we'll see if we see the, I don't actually have an answer to Loudmouth here, unfortunately. So hopefully him going for a trick is going to be our best shot. I think we just Mog this next turn. Because I don't have a great answer to it. I mean, he could remove the Juggernaut. He doesn't have a superpower right now. Yeah, that's coming in nice. Let's see what we get here. Whew. I'm not so sure about this right now. I think mogging this one is correct. There's a Blockbuster, so if he goes for anything weird, we will have the answer, which is nice. Crap. I wish I had a really good play here, but I don't. I'm pretty sure it's just mogging this. Did get a 1. I think we're okay here. I think we're okay. How does card advantage look right now? 3-3, we'll both have a card on the field, but he wins the trade, so kinda bad. Oh boy, I don't feel that comfortable here. But again, this is package. Well, hopefully, you know what, if we can get a good value out of this blockbuster, that'll be the clutch. In fact, if he puts a gravestone next to one of these, oh my gosh, we actually really need to get value out of the blockbuster now. Here comes the bunny. Here we go. Here we go. Look at this package. I gotta show him the blockbuster now. A little awkward. He's doing 6. Ugh. Is Brainana even good now? I don't know, man. He's almost at lethal. He passes with 5. Brainana's probably the best bet. It probably is still the best bet. The problem is he'll be doing so much damage, and I have no way of complementing this play here. I actually just don't have the right hand for this. Having a Spring Bean would have been nice. I'm running 4 in this deck, but just didn't get one. I think we go... I don't know. I actually don't know what to do here. Unfortunately, these blockbusters are just not getting it done. If this was a Spring Bean, it would obviously be better. It's bunging. Tony Bungee. Chaos Wrath. At least he's low on cards. Oh, he wins! No, he just wins. Yep. Wow, he got me. Wow, he got me. I guess with all the things he I mean, he had to kill 2 things. Maybe Brainana would have kept us in the game? Who knows? You know what? Brainana into block and Citron Super actually could have stayed alive the next turn. Maybe Brainana him to death. Who knows what we would have got? Oh well. Did I misplay? I think my hand was worse than my plays. But alright, we're 2-1. Gosh. See what he goes with? He's going with this Chumzilla. Now, this is classically a really, really bad matchup for Neptuna, and he didn't think I was going to repeat. This is very, very good. We're looking for a black hole. Okay, 2 landscapers is fine in this matchup. Again, hopefully he doesn't start with... If he starts with Pumpkin, we really need to start with either Neptuna Super or a Blow. That'll actually... These can get us right back into the game, no problem. The late game is also strong against this deck. This is a pretty bad matchup for us, not gonna lie. Almost wish I switched to Brainstorm. We did start with Neptuna, so I think right now, actually, this match is in our favor. Again, really actually difficult for Neptuna to deal with this. Really nice that he went with... It's really weird, so maybe he's not running Haunted Pumpkin? Maybe he is, and this is his second card. He just got rid of, like, the Bonk Choice. He thought this was better value. Who knows? Maybe it's a different deck. We'll develop our tempo. Just why not? Put him on a clock. Probably running, like, Onion Ring, so definitely put that on a ticking clock. Want to do some damage early. Maybe it's a heal deck. Who knows? Doesn't really matter. Ground. Well, I guess we want him to play onto the ground. I'd rather him play on the ground. Okay. This actually sets up him throwing Imp really nicely, too. He might actually play on Heights because he thinks it's Lion Dancing Zombie. I don't think he knows about... He might also think Landscaper, so he might... Or sorry, he might think Excavator, so this is a Landscaper I play. Who knows what he's thinking? He seems, if he's running Ringzilla, though, to have not gotten a very good starting hand, but we'll see what happens. Maybe it's a heal deck. I'm just going to be getting so much tempo, though, next couple of turns that this is going to be extremely difficult for him. He's thinking what gravestone it is. Maybe he's checking my deck list real quick. Who knows? It's a heal deck. Oof. It goes behind. Okay. So he predicted Landscaper pretty well. Or yeah, he didn't think Excavator, and he maybe thought Line Dancing Savage. Oops. Forcing the heal here. Going for heal deck. I think this is good against heal. I think it's gonna be way better. I mean, he still might be running Onion Rings. He did spend a Poppy awful early though, just to try to slow us down. So that's going down to 3. It's actually flickable next turn, which is really nice. This is only doing 3 damage. It's really nice to see this card though, because Strike Through this deck is very good against Strike Through. He also has no answers to Gravestones. So I could play my Gravestones with just Callous right now. We're sitting on 17 health. He's on 13. I mean, he has heals, but there's the Onion Ring. So this taking 3 plus 4 actually hurts. Well, I can always freeze. Whatever. Maybe preventing the 3 damage though is better? It probably is actually. Whoops. Yeah, I should have preserved the health on this, because the difference between 3 and 4 is not as significant as this taking 3. So that was a mistake. Is there a reason to go 4 and 2 here? I don't think so. I'm gonna go 5, then I'm gonna go Pogo. Going Flower. Yeah, that was a mistake, because team-ups right now are gonna screw this. On the other hand, him spending team-ups now, not getting damage from it. Pretty sad. It's really nice to have a 3-2 on the field, because Chumpsilla Super can't take out one of these really strong cards. Oh! Yeah, I feel like I kind of goofed there, not gonna lie. Definitely should have froze the Elderberry. Forgot, I didn't consider that that's doing 3 damage to her face. I was weighing 4 damage versus 3 to Yeti, but it's not just 3 to Yeti, it's 3 to Yeti, 3 to face. Unless he gets this down to 1 here. No, that was a bad play. Gotta maintain the tempo. Catch Mechanic. We win this trade. See if he has a tempo. Definitely maintain tempo. Would have been able to freeze this theoretically. It's running Strike Through Pumpkin. Cool. Think we're doing okay? We'll have 10 health. A big field. Good luck. I think the Pogo goes here, because it's probably going to be a thing we bounce. Let's have a flick this turn, theoretically, if you want it. Is Mug better? Mug can't be played with another card, so I think this is correct. We're going to Mug next turn. Mug, and then either Flick or Going Viral, whichever one we don't play. Mug also gets more value from the Pogo. Could be one of our Yetis will die here. Super likely. That could happen. Even one Yeti dying and getting a Pogo next turn, I think this plays is right. Goes with another one. Losing a trade here. What's that? Going Viral could just win here too, man. So, okay. Bouncing one of these actually, so it's gonna be the one that costs 5, obviously. So this will be 8. This will be 10, 11, 12. It's most definitely going to be like this. Going viral. So we're doing 12 now? No, it's not Yeti. Yetis. I love that Pogo to live. I think 8 damage is better. Also, giving him the Onion Ring's just an inefficient play. Does Pogo live? No, it doesn't, but this is useful next turn. Encrypt with the Frenzy basically puts him away, though, because it's going to be almost impossible with this freeze for him to be able to win this game. The freeze is super clutch. It's got to be like this. We don't need extra damage. This gives us a freeze. It also protects our guys from any kind of removal. His best plan right now would have been to play a bunch of Strike Through minions, but because of the freeze and the Going Viral, he's just not. I don't think he can stack enough damage. He can't stack 10 damage he had one of them is onion rings. He'd need like 2 elderberries and 2 small cards. No, he wouldn't have too little, but it's almost impossible. So the fact that this Neptuna can well, he's running on a strike. Well, it's Ringzilla. It's basically Ringzilla. We should be okay here. So any of our cards going face is lethal. So far we're freezing one of these and using our frenzy for the win. He would need so much. Yeah, that's it. Sighing a sigh of relief, ladies and gentlemen, we're in the finals. So congratulations to Tryhard, by the way. He killed me the first 2 times. I mean, this was easily my scariest matchup today of the entire tournament because Tryhard has just had the read on me the entire time. I finally got him back, man. Oh my goodness, great. I mean, he's still actually beating me in the series, but because I think RCCH eliminated him the first time, so this is the double now. And that's going to be that, man. Note, usually the Chomzilla actually counters the Neptuna. Their only real consistent way to counter the Neptuna, I believe, is with 4 blockbusters. So we're going to have to watch out for that. And next week, I have to beat LGTQZ 2 times. He's undefeated in the playoffs. So he lost once or twice maybe in the regular season. So, all right, guys. So that was it. Next time you'll see me, it's going to be the grand finals round 1. Holy crap, I'm so hyped. Again, we're in the top 2. We're in the finals, guys. Let's go! Hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you in the next round. Holy crap, man.